Colorado High School Activities Association basketball is on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Tonight from Eaton High School, it's the Patriot League Tournament quarterfinals as the visiting Brush Beat Diggers take on the Eaton Reds. A pleasant good evening, everyone. I'm John Beltran. This game is just underway between the Beat Diggers and Reds, and a three-pointer by Cameron Stewart gives the Reds the early lead. Here's Kyle Lynch with the ball off his hand out of bounds. We play just over 2 minutes into this game, and neither team has shot the ball particularly well, as evidenced by Cameron Stewart scoring the first points recently. Beat Digger starting lineup brought to you by Walmart, your one-stop shopping center, open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 1300 North Barlow Road in Fort Morgan, part of the KSIR B106 scholarship program. At the top of the key, the 16-footer's up and around and no good. And the rebound, Lobato, he misses, and he got his own board. That should have been a travel. And his pass inside is out of bounds. You cannot miss your own shot and catch it without it hitting anything. That's what Lobato did, and yet there was no call. Nick Sopris, Jared Spooner, Seth James, Chris Ely, and Kyle Lynch for the Beat Diggers, trailing 3-0. In the backcourt, Spooner, overhead pass to Sopris. Sopris, top of the key, bounce pass, left baseline to Lynch, back out to Ely, into the line, all the way, scoops it up, and he's fouled as he misses. Good job by Chris Ely. The Beat Diggers wearing their road maroons with the white numerals and lettering. And that foul was committed by Cody Ball. And let's see if Brush can take advantage here. And Chris Ely can make his free throws. The Beat Diggers got to this point, defeating Estes Park 54-37. A late start to this game because of the Erie-Eaton girls game. Erie won that game, by the way, 56-48. So the Erie girls are into the 3A state tournament. Second free throw is in for Chris Ely as well. Opening tip tonight was brought to you by Ackley Building Center, your one-stop center for projects around your home office or yard, 1402 Mill Street in Brush. At the top of the key, 16-footer for Cade Merritt, no good. And Cody Ball and Seth James tied up for the rebound, even though the Beat Digger fans thought that ball went over the back. Possession arrow Brush. This game over digital tie line technology. John Beltran with you with 4:15 to go in this fairly quick moving opening quarter. Spooner into the lane, jump pass inside to James, knocked away into the hands of Cameron Stewart. The Beat Diggers with their second turnover, Eaton with one. Lobato all the way. His shot is rejected by Jared Spooner, and a foul. That's got to be on Nick Sopris. It could not be on Spooner. Yeah, it's on Sopris with a body. That makes sense because Spooner got all ball. And to the line will be Seth Lobato. And he will shoot a deuce. And the free throw is up and short. Into the game will be Logan Hall for Eaton, replacing Cade Merritt. Lance Carell, Cade Merritt, as well as Tyler Smith. Seth Lobato and Cody Ball were the starters, and the second free throw is in. And the Reds are in the lead 4-2 with 3:55 to go in the opening quarter. Ely in the jump pass is tipped in the backcourt, caught by Sopris. Now to Spooner, 10-footer left baseline. Yes, for Jared Spooner. And the Beat Diggers have tied the game at 4 with 3:43 to go in the first. Near the top is Stewart on the outside right to Logan Hall. Near that right corner to Cody Ball. Back out Carell, three in the air, is in and out. And the rebound is poked out of bounds. It'll be Beat Digger basketball off the hands of Logan Hall. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Greg Mullen is there. Let Greg Mullen work with you to get the discounts you desire and the coverage you need. State Farm agent Greg Mullen. And Spooner to throw it into Ely. Back to Spooner. And here is Sopris in the backcourt. The bounce pass to Spooner. Overhead to Sopris. Sopris nearly dribbled into a defender. Overhead pass in the front court to Ely. 3-on-2 all the way. Jump pass down low and the layup up and in. Off the glass by Seth James. And the Beat Diggers with their first lead, 6-4. 3:09 to go in the opening quarter. The winner of this game automatically qualifies for the 3A state tournament. 8 teams remain. Ball backing in, and the shot is no good. He banks and misses. And the rebound to Jared Spooner, his second board. Spooner across midcourt, dribbling towards the left baseline against Lobato. Now is bodied up and fouled by Cody Ball. And for Ball, that will be his first foul. Make it his second. And into the game for Eaton, Eric Smallwood. along with Derek Malsby, and Cody Ball is out of the game. And Lance Carell, remains in the game. Bounce pass, Sopris to Spooner, penetrating back out to James, left wing to Sopris. Sopris spinning on the defender, wants to shoot, cannot. Cross-court pass to Jeremy Delorier. Now to Spooner, straight away three. Good for Jared Spooner, who nails a triple. Beat Diggers lead 9-4 with 2.5 to go in the opening quarter. Brush is on a 7-0 run. And with the basketball is Logan Hall. On the right baseline, the 10-footer Smallwood. Back rim. Rebound is taken by Hall. Straight away, little 8-footers up and in. And that is made by Derek Malsby. Offensive rebounds can hurt the Beat Diggers. It did right there. Sopris long pass to Delorier, and it's off the hand of an Eaton Red, and Eric Smallwood out of bounds. Beat Digger basketball at midcourt with Brush leading 9-6. A good start for the Beat Diggers, with a 9-6 lead and 2:12 to go in the opening quarter. The Beat Diggers in their only meeting here lost by 28, 53-25, in a game where the Beat Diggers were down by 8 and were outscored 21-1 to close out the game. Linker inside is fouled on the drive to the basket off that perfect feed from Spooner. And he's fouled over there by Logan Hall. And to the line will be the junior Chad Linker. Women's Clinic of the Plains provides women in Northeast Colorado outstanding care, including education about important health topics, delivering your health, delivering your future. Women's Clinic of the Plains, 542-0390. And the Linker free throw is in. The Beat Diggers lead 10-6. Second free throw in and out. And the ball is rebounded on a hop by Eric Smallwood. And here comes Carell across midcourt for Eaton, wearing those home whites, coached by Dean Grable. Penetrating right baseline, 8-foot pull-up, good for Lance Carell. And now Eaton to within 2 at 10-8. With 1:39 to go in the opening quarter. Backcourt pressure being applied by Eaton. Spooner's going to have to break it, and does to Delorier. Delorier on the high right, double teamed, looking that Beat Diggers might need a timeout. No, instead, he throws it off of Smallwood out of bounds. And it will be Beat Digger basketball. And Kyle Lynch checks back into the game for Seth James. Linker, Lynch, Delorier, Spooner, and Sopris for Brush. Carell, Smallwood, Lobato, Malsby, and Logan Hall for Eaton. On the outside right, Lynch with the basketball against Hall. Near the top to Delorier. Down low for Linker, and he misses the easy layup off the window, and the rebound is taken away by Hall. Hall on the outlet to Carell. Carell left to the free throw line. Cross-court pass to Hall. Right baseline for Smallwood. Down low for Lobato. Poked away and intercepted. That's intercepted by Jared Spooner. Second turnover for Eaton. 57 seconds to go in the first. Straight away, Sopris fakes the three. Now the left corner, the three, Delorier. Yes! For Jeremy Delorier, who nails another triple. The Beat Diggers have 2 in the opening quarter, and they lead by 5, 13-8, with 42 seconds to go. Carell against Sopris, dribbling to his left. The chest pass over to Hall. Hall against Delorier, holding that ball up high. Top of the key to Smallwood. Looking down low, here's Carell, straight away 14-footer, partially blocked by Delorier, taken away by Spooner. Now the Beat Diggers might have the final shot of the opening quarter. 19 seconds to go, and the Beat Diggers leading 13-8. Here is Sopris on the outside right to Delorier, dribbling towards the top of the key. Picking up that dribble, looking to his right, cross-court to Spooner. Dribbles by Lobato, fakes. We've got 7 seconds to go, and a double dribble. Double dribble on Jared Spooner. The Beat Diggers commit their third turnover, and Cody Ball back into the game for the final 7 seconds of the opening quarter. The Beat Diggers will apply the pressure. They don't want Eaton to work this ball up the court too easily. Cade Merritt and Cameron Stewart back into the game. And to throw it in will be Merritt. Merritt, the bounce pass to Carell in the backcourt. His jump pass is taken by Stewart. Stewart, left corner ball. He'll take the three. He'll miss the three. And that is the end of the opening quarter with the score. Brush 13, Eaton 8. It's a 1-minute break on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Sean Beltran back in Eaton. This is a Patriot League Tournament quarterfinal. Game 2 tonight from Eaton, where the Erie girls defeated Eaton 56-48. And now the Brush boys out in front going to the second quarter, 13-8. Jared Spooner had 5 points in the opening quarter. Cameron Stewart leading Eaton with that three-pointer, and the Reds will have the ball first to begin the second. Here is Cade Merritt, picked up by Kyle Lynch just beyond midcourt. In the left corner for Lance Correll, dribbling into the paint against Chris Ely at the free throw line. Down low, Lobato lays it up and in off the glass with a right hand for Seth Lobato. And the Reds now trail by 3 at 13-10. Ely, Delorier, Spooner, Sergio Salcedo, and Kyle Lynch for Brush. With the basketball, the high right Lynch, top of the key to Ely. Bounce pass inside, kicked. It'll stay with the Beat Diggers. And the Brush girls in action tonight. Hopefully we can get a score of that game in Johnstown against Roosevelt. That was a 7 o'clock start, so that game will be long over before this game is. Ely to throw it in. Inside, Delorier wide open, lays it up and in off the glass. Oh, beautiful feed. And Delorier scores. Delorier leads the Beat Diggers now with 5, tied with Jared Spooner. And the Beat Diggers up by that many, 15-10, 40 seconds into the second. Ball on the high right, looking down low, feeds it up top to Merritt. The three is up, and that's off the back of the rim. And the high rebound controlled by Chris Ely. Not the tallest man, but he leaps extremely high. Ely across midcourt, picked up by Correll, looking to his right. He's going to hand it off to Lynch. Lynch jump pass to Ely. Ely on the outside right, dribbling right baseline. Bounce pass is poked out of bounds by Lobato, intended for Delorier. Beat Digger basketball. And Brush so far is looking composed. Eaton's got the pressure. They're the top seed here. They're 17-2 going in. The Beat Diggers at 10-10. Ely to throw it in. Ely looking, still looking. Feeds Salcedo left baseline. Salcedo dribbles, backs in his man, now feeds it near the timeline to Spooner. And the Beat Diggers demonstrating some patience now on offense. Delorier well beyond the three-point circle. Well, that was not a good pass. Into Salcedo, who was double-teamed, knocked away, and that pass intended for Cody Ball beyond his outstretched hands out of bounds. The teams exchange turnovers. Yeah, you can't force the ball inside against Eaton. That's just ridiculous because Cody Ball and Seth Lobato are 2 men down there. The Beat Diggers do not have that type of size inside. They've got to be patient. Ely to throw it in, and we've got a Dan Kennedy timeout. The Beat Diggers had trouble inbounding the basketball. A good timeout. Timeout brought to you by Stubbs Gas and Oil. At I-76 and Highway 39 in Wiggins, open 7 days a week. Hunting licenses, Western Union, food, gas. They have it all at Stubbs Gas and Oil. Beat Diggers up 15-10, 6:42 to go in the second. And the winner of this game will play either Platte Valley or Erie, the winner of that game on Thursday night. And the loser obviously plays the loser. The Beat Diggers will be on the road, it appears, once again on Thursday night. And then this tournament will conclude on Friday from the University of Northern Colorado in Greeley. 8 teams remain on both the boys and girls sides, and 7 will move on to the 3A state tournament. Ely to throw it in. In the backcourt to Sopers, bounce pass to Ely. He dribbles by a defender into the front court. Now feeds Lynch. Back to Ely, and Ely just beyond midcourt as the Beat Diggers will set up the offense. Lynch at the top of the key, dribbling to his right. Feeds James back out to Sopris. Sopris up top. Bounce pass in the high right to James against Lobato. Cross-court pass poked away but taken by Ely. Ely spinning, stripped from behind by Lance Correll. There's a layup off the window, coast to coast. The Beat Diggers with their 5th turnover. Correll with 4. Pressure being applied by Eaton. Beat Diggers still lead 15-12. 6:03 to go in the second. In the right corner, James with the basketball, penetrating right baseline, jump pass down low. And the Beat Diggers are forcing another one. Picked off by Ball, 3-on-3. Ball traveled. I mean, he's a big guy dribbling into the lane with no idea where to throw the ball, and he committed the violation. And Chris Ely will throw it in the backcourt. Ely to Sopris. 15-12 Brush. The teams have been sloppy in the second quarter after a well-played first. Ely setting up the Beat Digger offense. The bounce pass to Sopris. At the top of the key now to James. James against Lobato. Now to Ely. Straight away, 3 is off the back of the rim. And Lobato has the rebound for Eaton. Lobato across midcourt, down the middle of the lane. Jump pass down low is taken by the feet of Cameron Stewart and knocked from behind out of bounds by Jared Spooner. Eaton retains possession as Spooner batted the ball into the Beat Digger bench. For all of your title needs, visit Tim Weimer at Northern Colorado Title 205 West Kiowa in Fort Morgan. And for those hard-to-find parts, see the Parts Pros at PartsMart CarQuest, 1025 East Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. At the top, Lobato dribbling left of the lane against Spooner, backs it out the ball. Bounce pass into Lobato, now the ball, left corner three is short. Rebound to Jared Spooner is fourth. Spooner on the outlet to Sopris. Beat Diggers maintaining that three-point lead, 5:05 to go in the second. On the outside left to Sopris with the basketball. Cross court to Ely. Ely fakes the three, dribbling to his left, back to his right, all the way, lays it up and in, and he's fouled, and to the line will be CE to try to convert the three-point play as the Beat Diggers go up by 5. And the Eaton foul is on Cameron Stewart. Boy, Ely just shook off the defender and scored, and the free throw is in and out. And the rebound to Cody Ball. That's the only bad news there with the Beat Diggers missing that free throw, but they still lead by 5. Ball left baseline, backing in on C.J. Kukas. And he shoots, and it's blocked out of there by Spooner, but cleaning it up is Seth Lobato, and he just scoops it up and in. Lobato with 5. The Beat Digger lead down to 3 once again, 17-14, 4.5 to go in the second. Lynch on the high right against Cade Merritt towards the top of the key. Cross-court Spooner, wide open three is off the front of the rim. Ely has the strong side rebound. Ely cross-court to Sopris, now to Lynch, wide open 10-footer. That's an air ball rebound, Lobato. And the air ball chance begin here in Eaton. Approaching the 4-minute and 10-second mark of the second. The Beat Diggers lead 17-14. Wide open Stewart, three is up and in and out. And the ball is tipped up by Ely and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Reds. Here comes Logan Hall, and check that, Derek Malsby into the game for Cody Ball and Cade Merritt. And Hall to throw it in. The Beat Diggers hanging with the Reds. In fact, they've led for most of the game. In the right corner, the Corral three off the inbounds pass is no good. Kukas tips the ball right into the hands of Nick Sopris. So Sopris comes away with the rebound. The bounce pass into the front court to Ely. Ely picked up by Corral. Bounce pass to Sopris right at the free throw line. He's cut off. Back to Chris Ely holding the ball on his right hip. And he will slow this thing down. The Beat Diggers want to play a composed game tonight. Lynch on the outside left, dribbling against Stewart, who's bodying up. Lynch, who goes to the ground. Here is Sopris. Jump pass down low for Ely, who was not there. The Beat Diggers commit their 7th turnover, their 4th of the quarter, with 3:31 to go, and Brush leading 17-14. Welcome home to your hometown grocery store, featuring Morgan County's largest variety. That is the Brush grocery cart. Corral against Ely on the outside left, utilizing a pick from Lobato at the top of the key, maintaining the dribble, back out to Stewart, into the lane. Now to Lobato, left baseline. He ran into Spooner, no call, and he banks and misses. The rebound to Malsby, lays it up and in off the glass. And the Reds hitting the boards extremely hard. Malsby with 4. The Beat Digger lead is down to a digit, 17-16, with 3:01 to go in the second. At the timeline is Spooner, back out to Sopris, dribbling to his right. Back out to Lynch. Now to Ely on the high right. Ely against Logan Hall. In the right corner, Lynch. Lynch penetrates. Jump pass is blocked out of there and taken away by Logan Hall. 5th turnover for Brush in the quarter. Corral on the high right. Bounce pass inside is poked away, intercepted by Spooner. Good job by Spooner. Spooner across the timeline. He wants to run. It's a 3-on-4. Spooner jump pass back out. Sopris. The 3 is up, and it's off to the right. Seth Lobato already grabbing his 4th rebound. The Reds can reclaim the lead, trailing by 1 with 2:22 to go before the break. Corral in the right corner to Hall. He backs up. He shoots an air ball. Chris Ely had the ball, lost it, and Malsby tries to save it and cannot for Eaton. It will be Brush basketball. I'll tell you what, Ely was run over. And the Beat Diggers have the lead despite scoring only 4 points in the second quarter. And Lance Corral is out of the game. Cade Merritt back in. Let's reset that Eaton lineup. It's Merritt, Malsby, Hall, Cameron Stewart, and Eric Smallwood. So many of the starters are out. Kyle Lynch, Chris Ely, C.J. Kukas, Jared Spooner, and Nick Sopris for Brush. Sopris down low for Kukas, and the ball poked out of bounds by Logan Hall from behind. The Red fans thought it went off of Kukas. Morgan Medical will take care of your sports medicine needs. They also offer back braces, walkers, canes, medical alert bracelets. home oxygen equipment, and much more. Morgan Medical, 201 Main in Fort Morgan. Sopris underneath the basket to throw it in. Sopris has to get it in and does near the top to Spooner. On the high right to Lynch. Lynch against Smallwood, dribbling to his left. Feeds Spooner near the timeline. On the outside left to Delorier. Delorier, cross-court bounce pass to Lynch. Near that corner to Sopris. Sopris, his bounce pass right into the hands of Ball. Ball ahead of the field. And the ball is knocked out of bounds by Spooner, who caught up from behind. And I'll tell you what, I think Ball was waiting for Spooner to try and draw the contact on the layup, and he was too late. And Spooner caught up. It is a Beat Digger turnover, their 9th of the game. And to throw it in will be Hall. Hall, right baseline for Smallwood against James. Ball is poked away, but taken by Smallwood. Back out to Cade Merritt. 1:32 to go before the break. In the left corner, Ballsby, his bounce pass intended for Ball, intercepted again by Jared Spooner. Now to Sopris, a defensive-minded second quarter, to say the least. Sopris at the top of the key. He's going to have to back it out. Hands it off to Spooner. Jump pass down low for James. James, jump pass, goes through Delorier. Can Sopris save it? He does. He saves it to Delorier, crossing midcourt. Delorier on the right baseline. Delorier maintaining that dribble. He's double-teamed. Jump pass to James. Boy, a sloppy exchange so far. The Beat Diggers have got it into the hands of a ball handler, and they cannot, because James walked. They had to get it into the hands of Sopris, and that's their 10th turnover of the game, the 7th of the quarter. They still have the lead with 54 seconds to go in the second. And Cameron Stewart to throw it in. Stewart, bounce pass in the backcourt to Lobato. Lobato to Stewart. Let's see if the Reds take the air out of the ball for the final 50 seconds of the opening half. Corral gets a pick from Ball at the top of the key against Linker. In the right corner, wide open Merritt, 3 is off the front of the rim. And Jared Spooner grabs the rebound. That's his 5th. Spooner with 35 seconds to go to Ely. Ely on the high right. Boy, neither team can find the bottom of the net in this second quarter, especially the Beat Diggers, who have scored only 4 points, yet still hold a 1-point lead with 25 seconds to go before the break. Delorier towards the top of the key. Bounce pass to James. Right wing to Spooner. Spooner looks up at the clock with 17 to go and then is tripped up. Tripped up by Seth Lobato. The Red fans thought that Spooner slipped on his own. And that will be the 15th foul. Ely to throw it in. Ely in the right corner to Delorier. Delorier back out to Ely. 13 seconds to go. And Ely dribbled the ball right into Corral. He should have a layup. Corral lays it up and in over Jared Spooner. The 8th turnover. We've got 5 seconds to go. 4 before the break. Ely to Linker. Back out. James, the long 3. Nope, it would not have counted. The Beat Diggers did not play well in the second quarter, and they only trail by 1 at the break. They score 4 points and commit 8 turnovers, and they're only down 18-17. Let's take a 3-minute break. You're listening to 1010 KSIR and on the World Wide Web, brought to you by Digger's Diner at KSIR.com. John Beltran back in Eaton. We're about to start the second half for the Eaton Reds in this Patriot League Tournament quarterfinal lead the Brush Beat Diggers 18-17. And by the way, earlier tonight, the Brush girls went to Johnstown and they lost to Roosevelt in a very one-sided game, 59-21. 59-21 for the Roosevelt girls. So the Lady Beat Diggers will take on the loser of the Yuma-Strasburg game tonight, being played in Strasburg. And that Brush girls game will be on the road on Thursday. Beat Diggers have the basketball first. And here is Nick Sopris to Chris Seeley in the high left to Spooner. Also out there with Seth James and Kyle Lynch. Cross court to Sopris. Now to Ely. Fakes that long 3. Bounce past Sopris. Right corner Lynch. He'll take the 3. He'll miss the 3 off the back of the rim. And did Seth James go over the back? He did. Seth James commits the first foul of the second half. The Beat Diggers only down by 1 in the offense. Scored just 4 points in that second quarter, and yet they're only down 1. The Beat Diggers have gotten it done defensively. Cross-court pass to Cameron Stewart. Out there with Cody Ball, Seth Lobato, Cade Merritt, and Lance Carell. Merritt at the top of the key. On the outside right to Stewart, guarded by Lynch. Looking down low, top of the key. Lobato, wide open three, is off to the right. And Ball went over the back, no call. And this shot is blocked, taken by Lobato, lays it up and in. Boy, Dan Kennedy not happy with that. He thought maybe a foul should have been called, but there was none. And now the Reds lead by a score of 20-17. With the basketball is Ely. Left corner Spooner. He'll take the three, and that's off the back of the rim. But the rebound to Lynch. Lynch to Sopris. Now to Ely. Ely at the top of the key. Picks up his dribble, looking to his right. And he's going to feed Nick Sopris. Beat Diggers will slow it down once again. Here is James. Back out to Ely. Ely fakes that three-pointer. Dribbles into the lane. That jump pass is knocked away. And it's intercepted by Lance Carell. 12th turnover for Brush. Carell to Merritt. And he banks and misses. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. It is off Seth James. It stays with the Reds. If the Beat Diggers don't get going offensively, they're going to get blown out like they did in their last meeting in Eaton when they lost 53-25, another game in which the Beat Diggers struggled offensively for virtually the entire game. Bounce past Lobato, backs in Spooner, and then he leans and he's fouled. Spooner tried to draw the contact instead. Seth Lobato will go to the line. And right now the Beat Diggers just having all types of trouble on offense, considering they've scored 4 points in the last about 10 minutes of the game. And Lobato makes the free throw. And the Reds, dating back to the second quarter, are on a 9-0 run. It was a 17-12 game. And now the Reds lead 22-17, their biggest lead, with 6:23 to go in the second. In the backcourt, Spooner, now front court to Sopris. Jump pass over the head of Lynch on the right baseline, out of bounds. Now back when the Beat Diggers lost here, they committed 29 turnovers and scored just 25 points. Pretty bad ratio, we know about that. Carell with the basketball. Near the timeline to Stewart, picked up by Lynch. Looking on the outside right, picks up his dribble, feeds Lobato well beyond the three-point circle between his legs against Spooner. The Beat Diggers playing that zone back there. The bounce pass inside, poked away by Lynch. That 2-3 taken away by Ely. Turnover number 7 for Eaton. Here's Ely, pulls up from 15. That's off the back of the rim. And James, his putback is up and short. And James has it again. Down low to Ely, inside, and his ball is intercepted. Boy, James strong on the boards, but the Beat Diggers still can't convert and commit their 14th turnover. And then we've got a whistle and a foul against the Beat Diggers. That's Chris Ely committing his first foul. Boy, Brush cannot buy a basket. They scored 54 points on Friday night in a 17-point victory at Estes Park. And that inbounds bounce pass is knocked away by James and taken away by Sopris. Bounce pass to James inside, lays it up and in! What a feed from Sopris at midcourt to the wide-open James, who was fouled from behind, and he goes to the line. That's what the Beat Diggers have to do as Cade Merritt commits the foul. And now Brush can draw to within 2 at 22-20 if James makes the free throw. Boy, but you're watching this game, if you're here, obviously, and not much fluidity to the game offensively. Derek Malsby is in for Cade Merritt. And the Seth James free throw is in the air, and that's off the back of the rim. And the ball is knocked out of bounds by Cameron Stewart. It'll retain Beat Digger basketball. It'll remain Beat Digger basketball. Sopris to throw it in. Over to Spooner. Now let's see if Brush can get some rhythm going. I mean, they're down by 3. And other than the first quarter, that offense has been lacking. Ely on the right wing. Back out to Lynch. Cross court to Sopris. Sopris takes the 3. And the game is tied at 22 on the Sopris three-pointer. With 5 minutes to go all the way, and there's a foul on the floor. Lance Carell driving to the basket, and he was fouled by Chris Ely. And it looks like that'll be Brush's 14th foul already. The Beat Diggers make a substitution. Ely with a second personal is out. Jeremy Delorier is in. We've got 4:58 to go in the third. And Brush and Eaton in this Patriot League Tournament quarterfinal deadlocked at 22. The Beat Diggers have scored the last 5 points of the game. Carell against Sopris on the outside left to Stewart, guarded by Delorier. Near the top, ball poked away but taken by Ball. Ball swings it right side for Carell. 15-foot pull-up is short, and the ball is tipped into the hands of Seth James. James now to Spooner. Beat Diggers want to run, and Delorier. Nope, the ball is out of bounds off a Ball. Delorier lost the ball, and Ball tried to throw it back in. Beat Digger basketball. Boy, Seth James has hit the boards hard in this second half. And here is Sopris with the basketball for Brush at the top of the key on the right wing to Spooner near the corner for Delorier. Bounce pass back out to Spooner. Spooner between his legs at the top of the key on the right wing to Delorier. Three-pointer in the air is good for Jeremy Delorier. And the Beat Diggers on an 8-0 run are in the lead, 25-22. 4:05 to go in the third. The Beat Diggers smelling an upset, but plenty of basketball to be played from Eaton. Carell looking down low. Near the top is going to feed Malsby against Lynch. Dribbling to his right, spinning on Lynch. Picks up his dribble. Bounce pass to Lobato, right at the free throw line against Spooner. Lobato backs up in the right corner for Stewart. Stewart into the lane, all the way, scoops it up, and a blocking foul against Lynch. The shot was missed, but Cameron Stewart to the line. Lynch with his first foul. Boy, they're going to say that was before the shot. Well, the Beat Diggers caught a break. And Linker and Ely back in for James and Lynch. Logan Hall checks in for Eaton. And Hall to throw it in. Hall looking, left baseline ball, 10-footer, and he short-armed it. Rebound, Lobato scoops it up and in off the glass with a left hand for Seth Lobato. Lobato with 11 points and 6 rebounds. The Beat Digger lead is down to 1, 25-24. 3:28 to go in the third. Ely on the high left to Delorier, back out to Ely. If the Beat Diggers can just keep it close when we go to the fourth, then of course it's anybody's game. Delorier spinning on Malsby at the top of the key. On the left wing to Sopris. Sopris penetrating left baseline. Right corner, Spooner, wide open three. And that is in for Jared Spooner. He nails the triple. Spooner with his first points of the second half. He's got 8. And the Beat Diggers lead 28-24. Outstanding assist by Nick Sopris. Ball inside, spins, and his shot is blocked out of there by Spooner, taken by Malsby. Spooner blocks it again, and a foul. Might have been Delorier with a foul. Spooner with a couple of block shots, but I think Delorier got him with a body, and he did. And Malsby to the line. Wow. That Spooner's playing some defense out there. Derek Malsby's first free throw is off the back of the rim, bounces around, and is off to the left. Oh, that stayed up there forever. For great family entertainment, check out Fire Lanes at 220 Cambridge and Brush. Walk in or reserve your time at Fire Lanes today. The second free throw by Derek Malsby is good. The Beat Diggers lead by 3, 28-25, 2:48 to go in the third. Spooner, cross-court pass over to Ely. Ely dribbling to his right, on the high right to Sopris towards the top of the key. Sopris, cross-court bounce pass to Ely. Ely on the high left, dribbles towards the baseline. Left corner three for Spooner is in and out. And the ball is tipped around into the hands of Cody Ball. Here's Carell. Carell wants to run. Bounce pass Lobato. Lobato spins, lost the ball, got it back, scoops it up off the glass, too strong. Chad Linker with a rebound. And Linker nearly fouled in the backcourt. And then we have, is that a Beat Digger timeout? Or is it a foul call? I think the Beat Diggers called a timeout. Boy, a wild exchange back there. The Beat Diggers do call the timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Boy, that was the basketball definition of a near war. And with 2:21 to go in the third, Beat Diggers leading 28-25. They'll throw it in their backcourt. Keep in mind that Saturday night is steak night at Diggers Diner. Ribeye, sirloin, and prime rib all on special Saturday night at Diggers Diner. And, of course, they've got the 2008 caucus menu, like those Kucinich's chili fries or all those delicious items. McCain's Wild Game. Got to check out that menu. Diggers Diner, part of the KSIR B106 scholarship program. One Brush, one Fort Morgan, and one Wiggins student athlete will each receive a scholarship thanks to Diggers Diner, Cargill Meat Solutions, Walmart, and KSIR B106. It's Ely, Spooner, Sopris, Linker, and Delorier for Brush. Beat Diggers with the basketball in their backcourt. Hall, Labato, Carell, Malsby, and Ball for Eaton. Here's Ely, jump pass down low, Delorier. Delorier scoops it off the glass and in. Chris Ely created all of that. And Delorier scores, and the Beat Diggers lead by 5 with under 2 minutes to go in the third. Carell bounced past the ball inside, and he lays it up and in off the glass to the wide-open Cody Ball. Rush 30, Eaton 27, 1:49 to go. Check that. And the ball is knocked out of bounds as Chris Ely had the ball dribbled off his foot out of bounds with 1:44 to go. And the Beat Diggers commit their 15th turnover. But this game will be close going to the fourth. And that's all the Beat Diggers wanted. A shot to win this game. With the basketball is Carell dribbling by Ely. Bounce pass inside the ball, and his shot is blocked out of there. But a foul. I think Delorier fouled him. And for Delorier, that'll be his second foul. And to the line is Cody Ball. Ball to shoot 2. The Beat Diggers have led by as many as 5. It was 17-12 at one point. Eaton then took a 22-17 lead. But the Beat Diggers tied the game. They went up by 5. And now Cody Ball to the line. Well, I'd say it is hot inside this gymnasium. The free throw is up and in. Maybe it's just the heat from the game being played out there. Second free throw coming up for Cody Ball. And that one is up and in as well. And the Beat Diggers now lead by a point, 30-29. 1:25 to go in the third. Ely across midcourt, picked up by Hall, spinning towards the timeline. To his right to Spooner. On the high right to Lynch. Lynch dribbling to his left. Top of the key to Laurier. Left wing for Spooner. Penetrating left baseline. He scoops pass. It's taken by Lynch. Back out to Ely. Ely takes the right wing 3. Yes! Chris Ely nails the triple. They dared him and he delivered. Ely with 7. A minute to go in the third, and the Beat Diggers lead 33-29. Labato into the lane all the way. Shot blocked by Spooner. Lynch is ahead of the field. Lynch all the way. He's going to lay it up, and it's blocked out of there by Hall. What a tremendous defensive play by Logan Hall. The other way, Labato lays it up and in off the long pass. That was coast-to-coast basketball. Labato with 8 in the quarter, 13 in the game. That's a 4-point turnaround. 31 seconds to go in the third. Beat Diggers up 33-31. Spooner between his legs, left corner for Lynch. And we've got a foul inside away from the ball on Derek Malsby. That'll be the second team foul. The Beat Diggers, incidentally, have committed 7 fouls. So that's not a good sign for Brush. Malsby with his first personal. Cameron Stewart into the game for Seth Labato. Cade Merritt checks in for Logan Hall. Ely with 26 seconds to go in the third to throw it in. Ely looking to Delorier, right baseline, back out to Spooner. Little 15-footer is well short. And the ball rebounded by Derek Malsby. And Malsby fouled in the backcourt by Chris Ely. That foul cannot be committed. Ely got a little bit greedy and tried to go for a steal with 14, or is it 19 seconds to go. And it's a 1-and-1 situation. Moments ago, the Beat Diggers had a shot to go by 6. Now Malsby can tie the game. His free throw is up and off the back of the rim. Rebound to Cameron Stewart, though. And Eaton will get another shot. He'll reset the offense on the left wing to Merritt with 11 seconds to go. Top of the key, Malsby dribbles into the lane. Back out to Carell. Fakes the 3. Spinning. Wants to shoot. Does from 15. And he banks it in. He didn't call that one. And that is the end of the quarter. Holy camahungus. Carell did not call that one. But you don't have to call it. We played 3 from Eaton. What a game. The Beat Diggers 33. The Reds 33. You're listening to the 2008 Patriot League Tournament quarterfinals on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran back in Eaton. We go to the fourth. Eaton and Brush in his Patriot League tournament quarterfinal deadlocked at 33. Eaton with the ball first. Stewart scoops it up and misses. And he's fouled by Spooner on the drive to the basket. That'll be 2 free throws for Cameron Stewart. For Spooner, I've got that as his second foul. Let's see if that's correct on the board. And Stewart tonight has a 3-pointer to open up the game, and he hasn't scored since. And they'll wipe that wet spot off the floor. Again, the Brush girls lost tonight in Roosevelt, in Johnstown to Roosevelt, 59-21. And right here, the early game saw the Erie girls defeat Eaton 56-48. So half of the bracket, as we know it, has been settled. And I'm sure the whole thing, all the games tonight started at either 6 or 7 o'clock on the girls' side. Free throw by Stewart, yes. And the Reds lead by a point at 34-33. In the opening 9 seconds of the fourth quarter, second free throw is up and in. Eaton 35, Brush 33. Sopris in the backcourt to Spooner. Overhead pass, intercepted by Stewart. Stewart bounced past Lobato. That ball knocked away. He was fouled. And with the Beat Diggers in the penalty, they're going to be sending the Reds to the line a lot. Sergio Salcedo commits the foul. And Brush in the game has 16 turnovers to only 8 for Eaton. Salcedo with his first foul. That's the 10th team foul against the Beat Diggers. Lobato free throw, good. And the Reds lead by 3. For all of your auto supply needs, stop by Central Auto Parts in Fort Morgan. Second free throw is around and no good. Jared Spooner had the rebound. Foul from behind by Cameron Stewart. I had no idea why Stewart even tried to commit that foul. And actually, they're going to call it on Derek Malsby. I mean, bottom line, there were 3 Beat Diggers there. Second foul against Malsby. Eaton applying pressure as the Reds lead by 3. And now Sopris dribbles the ball into Lance Carell. Picked up by Sopris. Now to Spooner. Long pass ahead to James. James on the left baseline with the basketball against Lobato. He's going to have to back it out. Doesn't a jump pass to Spooner. Back out to Sopris. Right wing to Ely. Ely doesn't take that 3. Bounce pass in the right corner for James against Lobato. James dribbles right baseline. Dribbles the ball off his foot. Picks it up. Bounce pass back out to Ely. Ely to his left. The Beat Diggers very sloppy so far to begin the fourth. They've committed a turnover. Could have committed a couple more. They've just got to take a quality shot here. James in the high right inside to Spooner. He's fouled inside. And that might have been Stewart that time instead of Derek Malsby. Nope, it's Malsby again. Well, that guy's a tank. 4th team foul against the Reds. And to throw it in will be Sopris. Sopris looking down low. Feeds Spooner. Spooner into the lane. And he pulls up from 5. Yes. Straight away for Jared Spooner. An easy shot. Spooner now has 10 points in the game. And the Beat Diggers down by a single point. 36-35. And Carell lost the ball. Tries to save it in. He's going to save it into Sopris. Sopris ahead of the lane. Lays it up and he misses. And he's fouled. Sopris fouled by Cade Merritt. And Sopris to the line. Eaton with their 9th turnover. And Sopris to shoot 2. Yeah, Carell just got careless at midcourt and dribbled the ball off his foot, and it was headed out of bounds right at midcourt. And the Sopris free throw is in and out. Oh, boy. Beat Diggers have got to hit those free throws. They've only taken, this will be their 3rd in the second half, 8th in the game. And the second free throw is up, and that is in and out. And the ball is knocked out of bounds by James. The best free throw shooter on the team misses 2. And the Beat Diggers still trail by 1. At 36-35, Derek Malsby is out. It's Lobato, Carell, Stewart, Ball, and Merritt, the 5 starters for Eaton. Carell right at the free throw line. Back out to Stewart. Stewart pulls up from 10. Swish for Cameron Stewart, and the Beat Diggers trail by 3. 38-35. Long pass to James. Lays it up. That's goaltending on Lobato. That is goaltending. Credit the basket to Seth James off that long pass. Beat Diggers draw to within one. I can't believe the Eaton fans are complaining. The ball clearly hit the glass, then was pinned up against the board by Seth Lobato. That was an obvious goaltend. At 5:02 Ensign in downtown Fort Morgan, the place to shop for all of your appliance needs. B&B Appliance, a member of the Brand Source Retail Program. Yeah, I don't think these fans know what a goaltend is. That clear from here. With the basketball is Corral between his legs. Make that Merritt. Now to Corral on the high left against Ely. Dribbling into the lane. Right wing into the lane to Stewart. Pulls up from 8, and that's in. And Cameron Stewart all of a sudden has gotten hot in this quarter. He's got 6 of his 9 points in the fourth. Eaton leads 40-37. 6 minutes to go in the game. Cross court to Ely with the basketball. On the right wing to James. James to his left. Cross court bounce pass to Lynch. Left corner for Ely. Ely for 3. Air ball into the hands of Stewart. And there's the Eaton chant of air ball. The Reds up by 3 with 5:40 to go. Corral on the high left to Stewart. Picked up by Seth James. And now let's see if the Reds just pass the ball around with a 3-point lead and force the Beat Diggers to play some defense. Corral between his legs against Ely. Dribbling to his right. Dribbles by Ely. Ball stripped from behind. Intercepted by James. Well, the Beat Diggers force Eaton's 10th turnover. Now Brush can draw to within 1 or tie the game on a 3-pointer. Ely bounce pass to James. James double team back out to Ely. Jump pass to Spooner. Left corner for Lynch. Lynch against Merritt. Dribbling to his right. Top of the key James. Right wing for Spooner. He'll take the 3 and he misses it off the front of the rim. And the ball is knocked out of bounds by Corral. Beat Digger basketball with an even 5 minutes to go from Eaton. And Brush trailing 40-37. Spooner had the open 3 but missed it. Ely is out. Sopers is in. Rush has been shooting the 3s pretty well tonight. They've nailed 5 in the game. Sopers bounce pass to James. Ball is tipped away and taken by Merritt. Merritt ahead of the field, lays it up and knocked out of bounds by Lynch. Blocked out of bounds, actually. Big play by Kyle Lynch. Defense keeping the Big Diggers in, but the offense has accounted for 17 turnovers. And Corral to trigger it in. Overhead pass to Merritt. Merritt against Lynch. Left wing chest pass to Corral. Pulls up from 10. Yes. This is the defending state champion Eaton Red basketball team, which leads by 5, 42-37 with 4:38 to go in the game. Here is Sopris penetrating left baseline. Jump pass to Spooner. Back out to Delorier. Delorier on the right wing to Spooner. Spooner at the free throw line. 15-footer is around and in. Spooner with some English. And Jared with 12. The Beat Diggers hanging around. 42-39 Eaton. 4:14 to go from Eaton High School. Live coverage of the Patriot League Tournament quarterfinals. Stewart on the left baseline against Delorier. Bounce pass inside is knocked away and intercepted by Spooner. Boy, Spooner's defense tonight has been terrific. Under 4 minutes to go. Beat Diggers can tie it with a 3. Sopers top of the key on the right wing to Delorier. Delorier cross-court bounce pass to Lynch. Left corner for Sopers. Sopers to his right at the free throw line. Bounce pass to Lynch. Penetrating right baseline. Down low through Salcedo. Delorier 15-footer. Yes! And the Beat Diggers draw to within 1. Delorier with a monster game tonight. He's got 12. 3:33 to go. Eaton 42, Brush 41. Here is Corral, middle of the lane. 5-foot pull-up foul from behind as he misses by Sopris. Lance Corral to the stripe. And Corral has 10 points on the night. Boy, what a basketball game. The Beat Diggers have not gone away. They have played tough the whole way. Can the Beat Diggers pull the upset? 0-2 against the Reds this year. The free throw is in and out. The Beat Diggers can tie it on the next possession, assuming the Reds don't get a rebound off a missed free throw here. Corral's second free throw is up, and that's in. Eaton 43, Brush 41, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. No matter what your loan needs, stop by High Plains Bank at 502 Central Avenue in Wiggins today. Also inquire about checking and savings accounts as well as CDs at High Plains Bank in Wiggins. And committed to serving those in production ag. Premier Farm Credit is the gold standard in ag lending. We'll set the Beat Digger lineup for you. Seth James, Chris Ely, Kyle Lynch, Jared Spooner, and Nick Sopris. For the Reds, Kate Merritt, Cody Ball, Cameron Stewart, Lance Carell, and Seth Labato, and Eaton will apply the press. And Ely to throw it in as Eaton will press. Bounce pass in the backcourt to Spooner, back to Ely. Just be careful with the basketball, get it across the timeline, set up the offense, and see what you can do. Ely bounce pass front court to James, now to Ely on the high left. We've got 3:13 to go from Eaton. Anybody's game. Beat Diggers trail 43-41. Sopris just beyond midcourt, picked up by Carell. Cross-court pass to James. James to his left to Ely. Ely doesn't want to take the three. Left corner for Lynch. Back out to Ely. We are under 3 minutes to go. Lynch down low for Spooner. Left baseline. Reverse layup is up, and he missed it, and he's fouled by Cody Ball. And Spooner to the line. That's a good thing for Jared, but he's got to make those free throws. He struggled from the line this year. Ball with his third foul. Spooner now knows he is the money man. Spooner's free throw is up. Good. It rattled in. Spooner with 13 in the game. He can tie the game with 2:53 to go. Spooner spins. Spooner shoots. Spooner misses it and out. Oh, boy. Holy mahunga. Seth Labato with a rebound. And now will the Reds actually shoot the basketball. 2:43 to go in the game. Carell on the outside right to Merritt. Merritt near the top to Stewart against Lynch, dribbling to his left against Seth James. Back out to Carell. Carell in the lane, pulls up from 5. Yes, that's a big, big bucket for Lance Carell and the Reds. He's got 13 points. It's a 3-point Beat Digger deficit and a foul in the backcourt. That'll be the 17th foul on Lance Carell. Nick Sopris to the line. Carell with his first personal. Now Sopris, though, did miss 2 huge free throws moments ago. And this is a 1-and-1 situation. Sopris has a 3-pointer to his credit. That's it. The clock reads 2:24. Eaton 45, Brush 42. And the free throw is up, and that is around and good. Boy, that barely went down for Nick Sopris. The winner of this game qualifies for the 3A state tournament. The loser has 2 more chances to win a game to do so. Second free throw is in. And the Beat Diggers again right there. They are down by 1. Timeout. Brush will take it with them. Eaton 45, Brush 44 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. 45-44 Eaton with 2:24 to go in the game. The Reds have the basketball in the backcourt. The Beat Diggers with Sopris, Ely, Spooner, Lynch, and James. And the Beat Diggers will not apply backcourt pressure. Carell will dribble the ball across midcourt unharassed. On the outside left of the basketball is Merritt against Sopris. Near the top to Stewart. Dribbling to his right. Gets a pick from Labato. Stewart fakes a 3 on the right wing to Carell against Ely. Back out to Merritt. 2:02 to go in the game. Bounce pass the ball inside. Lays it up and in with the left hand. That's the give and go as Cody Ball converts. Beat Diggers trail by 3. 47-44. A minute 53 to go in the game. Sopris back out to Spooner. Spooner near the timeline. The Beat Diggers have got to get off a quality shot. In fact, they've got to make the shot. If not, this game is turning into the hands of Eaton. 3-pointer Ely, and that is short. Goes out of bounds. Red basketball. Now the Beat Diggers have got to do something special defensively with a minute 39 to go, down by 3 in this Patriot League tournament quarterfinal. They will not apply the pressure, and you can bet the Reds are not going to shoot the basketball unless this is a layup. Carell on the outside left to Merritt. Merritt bounced past the ball inside, poked away, and it's loose on the floor, and it's still loose, and we've got a foul on Lynch. Lynch with a foul, and that will send, I believe, Cody Ball to the line in the double bonus. Yeah, bad break for Brush. And now Cody Ball to shoot 2. He could give the Reds a 2-possession lead. The first free throw is very short. If he misses the second, the Beat Diggers can tie it with a 3. 1:24 to go. This free throw is in. All right, but the Beat Diggers just need a bucket. Doesn't matter what it is. Ely pressured in the backcourt. Back out to Spooner. Spooner across the timeline, spinning on Lobato. Now to Ely. Ely with 1:12 to go. On the right wing to Sopris, penetrating right baseline, bodied up, left corner. Spooner, wide open 3, and that's off the back of the rim, and the ball is rebounded by Cade Merritt of Eaton. And the Reds now maintaining control of the basketball. 56 seconds to go. The Beat Diggers have got a foul, down by 4. Corral on the outside left to Stewart, bounce past the ball, timeout Eaton. And we'll keep it right here with 51 seconds to go. Spooner had the 3 he wanted, but missed it. And now Brush is going to need something special in order to come away with a victory. Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance, locally in Fort Morgan and Brush, offering home, health, auto, farm, business, and workers' compensation insurance. That's Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance. Wow. Hopefully the Beat Diggers have not used up too much energy, as they got a game on Thursday night against either Platte Valley or Erie. And if the Beat Diggers don't come back, it'll be against the loser of that game on the road. The Brush girls already lost tonight to Roosevelt, 59-21. And Stewart to throw it in. Stewart looking. Back on the high left to Corral. Beat Diggers have got a foul now. No way around it. Corral to Lobato. Lobato lost the ball, and Spooner has it. Spooner with a 3-on-2. Spooner feeds it over to James. Reverse layup block. Taken away by Ely. Up and under layup, up and in off the glass. The Beat Diggers forced a turnover. Full timeout. Hold on from Eaton. The Beat Diggers all of a sudden to within 2. 48-46 with 33 seconds to go. Wow. If only the Beat Diggers can win this game, it'll take all the pressure off of them for the remainder of the tournament. They've already qualified for the state tournament if they win this game. If they lose it, they've got to come back with a gutsy effort on Thursday night. 33 seconds to go. Eaton leads 48-46. They are in survival mode. The 17-2 Reds against the 10-10 Beat Diggers. The 10-10 Beat Diggers at times tonight have played like the 17-2 Reds, and at other times have played like a team that went on a losing streak this year. Let's see how Brush comes out. This broadcast over digital tie line technology brought to you by Morgan Federal Bank, your one-stop shop for all of your banking and investment needs. From checking to savings to IRAs, 321 Ensign Street, Morgan Federal Bank, there's a difference. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Stewart to throw it in. He's running the baseline, gets it in the backcourt to Corral. Corral near midcourt, and he was fouled by Sopris. And with 29 seconds to go, 2 free throws for Lance Corral. This is live coverage of the 2008 Patriot League Tournament quarterfinals on 1010 KSIR, Brush, Fort Morgan, and Greeley. And Corral will go to the line. The Beat Diggers trail 48-46 against a team they lost 2 double-digit games to during the regular season. The free throw is good. And Lance Corral now has 14 in the game, matching Seth Lobato's total. Second free throw, and that is in as well. The Reds lead by 2 possessions again. And they'll have a substitution defensively. Beat Diggers still have a shot. And in the backcourt with the basketball is Spooner. Spooner against Lobato. Spooner across midcourt, hands it off to Sopris. Sopris on the outside right to Ely. Ely at the top of the key. Back out to Spooner. Beat Diggers with 12 seconds to go. Got to take a shot. Spooner back out to Lynch. Take the 3. Sopris into the lane. Tries to put up a wild shot. He does, and he's fouled. And once again, this is 10-10 KSIR. Brush, Fort Morgan, Greeley. 5 seconds to go in the game. Dan Kennedy can't believe it. That was just not a good possession. I mean, Sopris is getting to the line, but they took up way too much time. Got to make both free throws, and he makes the first. I mean, the game is not in Eaton's hands yet. Bead Diggers do have a prayer. Full timeout called. Now, will Sopris miss the second intentionally and give the Bead Diggers a shot to make a three-pointer? I think that's what's being discussed right now on both sides. Does Sopris make the second, and then the Bead Diggers have to foul the Reds? Only 5 seconds to go in the game, and Brush trailing 50-47. Yeah, that's a tough call. You know, I think at this point you almost missed that second free throw. However, let's see what the Bead Diggers decide to do. I mean, Eaton does have several good free throw shooters. And Cameron Stewart and Cody Ball and Seth Lobato and Lance Carell. So Sopris makes this one, and the Bead Diggers foul, and Eaton converts both. The Bead Diggers will have no opportunity to tie the game. Now let's see what Sopris decides to do. Down 3 with 5 seconds to go. He misses the free throw intentionally, but there was a lane violation on Sopris. Now Brush needs a miracle. Stewart to throw it in. All they have to do is get it in. The Bead Diggers have got a foul. And into Carell with 4 seconds to go. Carell would have to miss both free throws, and the Bead Diggers would have an opportunity for a three. So, Bead Diggers had the right idea. They just couldn't execute it. And now Carell can seal the deal for the Reds. All he needs is one, and the game is over. And there it is. The Bead Diggers will play in a consolation game coming up on Thursday night from either Erie or Kersey. Second free throw is good. They played a good game tonight, but Brush is going to come up short. Ely is going to take a three-pointer at the buzzer, and that's an air ball. And the game is over. Final score tonight, the Eaton Reds 52 and the Brush Bead Diggers 47. A 2-minute break on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.